Welcome to your daily focus for April the 6th, 2023. We have a full moon, an incredible, strong, high potent, energy filled full moon in Libra today. So you want to stick around. You want to stick around for this. I don't want to get too far going because I'll just go right down that rabbit hole. Let's start at the beginning. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We have a 6 energy today. The 6 energy is about our health and our well-being and changing our lifestyle in some degree in order to step forward with the positive energy, but a strength and growing our strength through taking care of ourselves, through changing our habits of how we live, how we go through our day-to-day routines, making sure that we are getting everything that we need to be fully nourished, to be strong, to be capable. If you do the numerology of the day, it is a 4 plus a 6 plus a 7, and that gives us the 17 energy. The 17 energy is all about making the impossible possible. We get clarity, we get understanding, knowledge can come in, or we go in search of it. But it'll find us. If we go in search of it, it will find us. Do not go to your next door neighbor and say, hey, I got this fantastic idea. Should I do it? Because they won't be able to see your vision. They won't be able to see your thoughts. And they'll tell you no. They'll tell you, no, don't do that. Okay, unless they were successful in exactly what you were asking them about, their opinion does not matter. But you get the clarity, you get the understanding, you get the knowledge coming in. 1 plus 7 is an 8. An 8 is, that's abundance, that's prosperity, that is abundance in your pocket, in your wallet. But more so, the 8 energy is about embracing our courage, embracing our strength, and walking forward with a sense of integrity. Taking a risk on ourselves in some way, in some form. We have the full moon at 16 degrees. Sun is in Aries. Moon is in Libra. On top of that now, we have the sun in Aries. Jupiter isn't that much farther ahead. The sun will be going over Jupiter very shortly. So it's only like 4 degrees maybe away from Jupiter. So it's considered conjunct. It's close enough to have a saying in this full moon energy. We also have Chiron sitting there. And the moon is sitting in Libra, opposing this energy. So I've actually put out several tea time with Tilly's at 5 a.m. and described some of this energy in great detail. But I will give you the overview because the information's already out there for you. It's about our relationships. Now, full moons is about endings. Completions, clearing the path for new beginnings and new starts. And it has to do with our relationships and understanding the people that surround us, and do we have healthy relationships with them? Are we taking it to the next level? Do we need to have conversations about certain things within the relationship? Can I be my own person within this relationship? So we will be looking at all aspects of relationship, absolutely. We will also be looking at, we're being gifted with Jupiter and Chiron together in the sky. That only happens once every 14 years, right? So it is about a great healing that can happen to strengthen us on our path, to allow us to go out and help others in similar situations because we've braved the storm. We also have Mercury conjunct the North Node during this, and that's all about teamwork and taking positive steps as a team player in order to create successes in your life. And the successes are always greater because everybody brings their talents, their abilities to the table. So we're us going solo in life, and it has its place as well, but going solo, we may not have certain traits and abilities that other people can bring into the mix, making it that much more successful. So if you go to my YouTube page, okay, youtube.com/tarot with Tilly, okay, and go down, there is now a Tea Time with Tilly slot there, and you'll be able to, because it just started, you'll be able to capture the videos on the full moon. And I suggest you, because this is the last full moon before the solar eclipse. And the solar eclipse will be at 29 degrees, not that 1 degrees, but 29 degrees. But it brings in the 11 energy, right? 2 plus 9 is 11. So it is a strong energy. So this is where we really need to look at the people who surround us, the people that we want to take forward with us, the people that strengthen us, the people that support us. And if those things don't exist right now in the relationship, do we need to talk about it? Do we need to distance ourselves? Very rarely will somebody come in at the very beginning of your path and walk to the very end. Most people come in and go out, and come in and go out, and come in and go out. And some people just crisscross, and every couple of years, there they are. And okay, so it's okay to allow endings and closure and distance in relationships. If they're going to be in your life, don't worry. They zigzag back somehow. If they're supposed to be in your life, they'll be in your life. Don't worry. But sometimes when we hold on to those relationships because it's comfortable, we become stagnant in the relationship, perhaps when that happens. Pardon me. We're not allowing them to go forward on their path that they need to walk as well. So, okay. Let's see what the cards have to say. Now, our underlying energy, look at this, the Empress. The underlying energy for this full moon is the Empress. She's one of our highest intuitives in the deck. She's also one of our highest diplomats in the deck. She symbolizes fertility. Usually she is very, very pregnant with child in the depictions of her throughout the tarot decks. She's always in nature. She's usually around water. And this is about allowing our creativity to flow, to give birth to something, to rebirth something. And we may look at this full moon energy that we are in and say, okay, so the solar eclipse means the last 6 months I have been working towards different goals and dreams, and now it's going to change. Now it's going to manifest into different areas of my life. And that's going to continue for the next 6 months. So it's very important to have the right people around us. And what seeds are we planting? Why do we want those people around us? What part do they play in our life going forward? This could be groups of people. This could be a significant other. It's usually close loved ones when we're talking about the relationships, but I think all relationships matter to some degree depending on what part of our life we are concentrating on. Our first card is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, it's very, very relaxed, at ease, with a sense of a peace of mind. She holds the abundance on her lap. She's dressed in blue, so it's a very soft, inviting, relaxing, calm energy. And if we look behind her, the storm clouds are behind her. So she knows that the storm has passed. Even though there might be traces of the storm still around her, she sits in a confidence knowing that she's been through the hardest part. Now's the time to really grow the abundance in her life. We have the Lovers. Talk about it's about relationships, huh? Here's the Lovers. The Lovers. Now, the Lovers is not necessarily relationships, although I think I'm going to sway it a little bit more towards relationships just because of the full moon energy overall. It is about relationships with that 7 energy, with that Libra energy. So it's about growing, deepening, strengthening our relationships. It's about taking it back to the beginning of the relationship and reigniting that feeling of not being able to stay away from each other and spending all night together talking, and you didn't even realize it till the sun started coming up and the birds started singing that you had spent the whole night just talking, or sitting in each other's arms, or laying in a grassy field watching stars. You couldn't wait to get done your day so that you could see them. You checked your phone to see if they'd text you anything. Or maybe you're sending them a little text, just thinking about you, looking forward to tonight. Tony Robbins says if you spend every day like the first day, you'll never have a last day. So we could be refurbishing those bridges that are starting to weaken. It's time to rebuild. It's time to grow that relationship. It's time to take that next step in the relationship. To grow that bond deeper and stronger and everlasting. Now, if it's work, career, a passion of yours, a desires of yours, a dream for yours, it runs the same way, right? It's about taking it back to the beginning and looking at why you have taken on this goal, this challenge, this path forward in your life. This job, this career, this business venture, this opportunity, this learning experience, whatever it may be for you. And understanding the underlying passion. Okay, because sometimes even if we're working towards a goal that we really want, we lose interest. And it's about taking it back to the beginning again and understanding why you decided to do this in the first place. And motivating yourself to go forward with a strength. We have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all about looking at our relationships and understanding where the true balance is. I mean, some people are takers in life. Some people are never around when you need them, but boy, oh boy, when they need you, they find you instantly, don't they? Okay, this could be relationships that have become toxic in your life, or they seem to depend on you in some way. Maybe it's your finances, maybe it's your energy, maybe it's your time. And so they take a part of your time. Could you do this for me today, tomorrow, the next day, and maybe all of next year? Is it a two-way street? Of course we're going to compromise in our lives in order to make relationships work. It can't be all me, 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 me. It's got to be us. So looking at our relationships is vitally important. Understanding if they have a true balance, if they are loving and supportive relationships, or do they burden you? Do they wear you down? Do they make you feel small? We have the Five of Wands. I would have to say this is Mercury and the North Node. Okay, this is really play well with others. This could be some kind of competitiveness that's going on. Okay, know that, but it's kind of in fun, it's kind of in jest, but it's allowing everybody to show up and demonstrate their skills, their talents, what makes them unique, what makes them beautiful. But you also have to do that. You also have to open up your heart to the situation. You also have to show your talents, abilities, the unique you. And not to grandstand, but to allow each other to share and learn and teach and grow. And we'll do one more card, and we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, this is the proposal card. So, could be wedding bells for somebody out there, absolutely. But since I'm doing a collective reading, I know we're not all going to be proposed to in the next 48 hours or so. So, I'm going to go with this a little bit more outside the realm. But this is about making the commitments. This is about proposals. So it could be a business proposal. You could have a business proposal or a proposal you want to put towards a certain person for a certain reason. Maybe you want to start losing weight and you want them to be your buddy or the person you have to answer to every day, so that you can't just say, well, nobody's going to know if I don't do it, so I could just not do it. You know, you kind of have that one friend that says, so how's your workout going? This is about celebrating those little moments within the relationship. Don't just wait for the happy anniversaries, the birthdays, the big holidays to celebrate with each other. But celebrate the little moments. Like you all woke up together to have a fresh new day together. Celebrate the dishes were done and put away before everybody went to bed. Celebrate there's a certain TV show on tonight that everybody wanted to watch. Celebrate that it's a beautiful night out. Celebrate anything. Celebrate. Celebrate each other and those moments that you make with each other. Those memories that you will need down the road to look back on, to make you smile inwardly through a hard or difficult time. So celebrate the little things. Celebrate the growth of the relationships. Okay, we will do a nature whispers. Then we, of course, will do an animal. And it is a full moon energy. So we will do a journey of love card as well. So it's a favorite of mine. And from the feedback I get, it's a favorite of many. So we always pull it out for the big readings. And I had this turn right over. So I guess this is the one. 7, amplify your positive emotions. Amplify your positive emotions. So this is telling us that we don't want to get negative about our relationships. We don't want to start dissecting them. And we want to see where we can better the relationship. Or has the relationship really run its course? Or is it a relationship that I should not be in? Is it a relationship I need to make stronger? These are the kinds of questions you need to ask yourself. Let's go to amplify your positive emotions. There is a ripple effect of energy flowing from you. Be positive. Simply staying happy and sending that happiness out from your heart will benefit those around you. As you adjust your motives and attitudes, this energy flows from you in circles, affecting all of your desires and beliefs. There is a chance to bring good fortune and influences to all of the events in your life, and we do know that because we have the 8 energy on top of all that other wonderful energy. As circles also represent cycles, know that you are continually going in and out of cycles, growing and changing. With every ending comes a new beginning. Trust that the positive energy you radiate will attract what you wish for. So trust that the positive energy you radiate will attract what you wish for. So if it's somebody to come into your life, a new relationship, then imagine the traits they will have, the personality they will have, the values they hold dear. I'm getting an animal card. I almost skipped the animal card. I almost went right to the journey of love. We'll see what our animals, kind of wisdom they have to share with us. The lion, higher calling. That's just a hard font in the first place on the colors. And we'll try here. Can you bring it in clearly, please? Now, well, you have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. So, if that's not a validation of our reading so far, the lion is the strength card in in tarot. It's the strength card, and it's usually depicted with a person and a lion. It's about embracing your courage and your strength, walking with a sense of integrity. So it matches our daily energy for the numerology completely with the 8. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. So once again, it's having the right people and understanding your relationships. How do we understand our relationships? By taking a little bit of time to meditate on them, to ponder them, to pray on them. And then maybe conversations with those people as well, right? Okay, we will go to a Journey of Love card. So I think we've had more than enough validation of the energy, yeah? So definitely go and watch the Tea Time with Tilly. And I cover actually the energy in 2 videos, and I didn't even talk about Mercury and the North Node in it. So that's just an added piece. Okay. Our card is the Heart of God. The 9 energy appears. Look at this card. The Heart of God. The 9 energy. The 9 energy is a beautiful energy because it is about closure. And we are in full moon energy now. But the 9 says the only reason we are inviting in closure in our life is to make room, to make space for the new beginnings that we want to bring in, the new relationships we want to bring in, the new adventures and opportunities we want to invite in. Okay. It's pretty short, actually, compared to most of them in this book. When souls are touched with love sublime, and hearts unleash the wonder found, a promise made somewhere in time, of words that speak without a sound. In gratitude we transcend space, and bless the gifts we now can keep, of thoughts caress and soft embrace, and eyes allowed in joy to weep. The moment's song that we compose will leave this life with no regret, and carry forth what we impose, to chart again a course once set. For what we have is ours to own, each breath a step we measure sweet. Together now we wait alone, and walk in peace, our hearts complete. You're part of something profound, a divine calling and privilege. It's a role of the inspirator upon this earth, the women and men who have hearts capable of bliss. Bliss is what we feel when we let God in. The heart opens, and we cannot speak for the sensation of it. It cannot be described. Great hearts can tolerate mystery. They can bear the enormity of divine bliss, beyond analysis and description, and simply be. You don't have anything to do with it, you see. To be the inspiration is to have a heart open to the divine. It's a life calling. Your heart is an inspirational force to be loved, recognized, and protected for the precious catalytic of the divine awakening that it is. Be led by your heart. God is in it, speaking through it. calling you forth to love. And the love that flows through your heart filters out through your toes, dripping on those beneath you as stars falling from heaven. This oracle holds a message for you direct from the divine. You have a sacred purpose to fulfill on this earth, and it's all sorted out. This situation, this issue, this awakening that you seek are living even now is held lovingly in the hands of the divine creator. And the creator says to you, leave it with me. It's all unfolding in perfection. I am alive in your heart. I am your heart. Meditate on that. That was beautiful. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.